going on? Pat McLaughlin here from SnareDrumTV.com. This is episode number 11. Really quick before we get started, I want to thank three guys from Twitter. The Sterling, Vincent, and Travis. All three of those guys have been a huge help and being very generous for Snare Drum TV, spreading the word, retweeting a lot of content to their friends, and all of that. So thank you very much to those three guys. If you are on Twitter, go give them a follow. You can follow Travis at Travis on Drums. The Sterling is capital S, capital U Snare, so SU Snare, and Vincent is DDR Sensation. So head over to Twitter, give those guys a follow. They have a lot of good stuff that they say. Alright, moving on to this episode, I want to give another thank you really quick to Joris from the UK. Joris sent me a message asking if I could cover a couple of open stroke roll exercises because he wanted to improve his open stroke rolls. So, thank you very much for saying that, and I'm definitely going to cover a few of them now for you because, hey, that's what I'm here for. So, if there's anybody else out there that has specific questions or requests for exercises that work on certain fundamentals or certain aspects of drumming, send me a message through YouTube, or there's a contact form on the website that you can send me a message through, and let me know what you want to learn, and I will do my best to get something up that'll help you out. Okay, so today is going to be the first open stroke roll exercise that we're going to do, and it's really short, and it just works on your individual hands, you know, for the diddle. So it improves your diddle quality. And it's only 4 measures long, and the first measure and the third measure are just straight eighth notes. They're kind of like a check. And then the second measure is going to be right hand diddles, and the third measure is going to be left hand diddles. Okay? So the first measure, like I said, will be straight eighth notes, and then the second measure, we're going to diddle all of those right hands. So the rhythm will then be 1 E-N, 2 E-N, 3 E-N, 4 E-N. And the sticking for that will be right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left. So the first and second measure together will sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E-N, 2 E-N, 3 E-N, 4 E-N, 1. Okay? Now, in the third measure, like I said, we go back to the straight eighth notes, and in the fourth measure, we diddle the left hands. So that rhythm in the fourth measure will be 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. The sticking will be right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right. Okay? So measures 3 and 4 will sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. Okay? So you just put those 4 measures together, and that's the exercise. I'm going to go ahead and play it for you. This is at 95 beats per minute, and I'm going to play it twice through. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, so that's the exercise. Really short, but really helpful, especially when you slow it down and really focus on the motions that your hands are making, as well as the quality of your diddles and the tone of them all. So make sure you're focusing on the sound, right, of all of your strokes. How does each note sound? They should all sound even and at a consistent volume the entire time. You need to be listening for the rhythmic accuracy, that your eighth notes are in line with the metronome, and that when you add the diddle, the eighth note bass is still very present. Okay, just because you're adding that extra note doesn't mean that anything should really change around it. So really be sure to focus on your tone quality, your rhythmic accuracy, and that your motions of your technique are nice, comfortable, relaxed, and smooth. Alright? So, like I said, this is the first episode of a couple roll exercises that we're going to do. Be sure to check out the next one because we're going to get our rolls up to some pretty good quality. I don't know. They'll be fun. So, anyways, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time on Snare Drum TV.